The Titanic. The sinking of the Titanic was a big news story in its day. Titanic means huge, and it was the largest ocean-going ship of its day. The Titanic set off on a transatlantic voyage from England on April 10, 1912. It was the most expensive and best-equipped ship of its day. The Titanic was almost 270 meters in length and 10 decks high. She was said to be unsinkable due to her construction. It was its first trip and maiden voyage with many rich passengers on board. The Titanic had in total over 2,400 people on board. She launched at Southampton, England, and stopped in France and Ireland to pick up more passengers. It was a luxury ship, but there were many people in second and third class also. It is thought that the Titanic hit a large iceberg, causing it to take on water and sink. Passengers panicked. There weren't enough lifeboats for all the passengers. The Titanic was equipped with a Marconi telegraph and did send out a distress signal. However, it would be hours before the ship Carpathia would reach the Titanic. It took many hours for the Titanic to sink into the icy North Atlantic waters. The Titanic finally broke into two pieces and sunk to the bottom of the ocean. People saved by lifeboats watched in horror. Over 1,500 people died. The Titanic sank into the icy waters of the North Atlantic at exactly 2:20 a.m. on April 15th, 400 miles south of Newfoundland, Canada. This woman remembers being on the Titanic when she was young. She was a lucky survivor. The ruins of the Titanic were discovered on the ocean floor many decades later, in the 1980s. Here is how the wreckage looks after so many years. Titanic was a huge hit movie in the 90s, starring Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio. Recently, 5 people died in a submersible, a small submarine, while trying to see the sunken ruins of the Titanic. It probably won't be the last we hear the Titanic in the news. It continues to fascinate us, even more than a century later.